Afternoon, everybody. This is Stacy. Hey, I was wondering if any of you guys are following the markets today. The Dow Jones is down 302 points. The Nasdaq is down 130. S&P is down 34.15. The Russell 2000 is down 31.93. 10-year Treasury index is down 22.16. They are saying that there's political concerns weighing in on stocks, boosting volatility. It says the U.S. stocks are falling and volatility is being resuscitated as domestic political turmoil is hampering the sentiment and causing uncertainty regarding President Trump's pro-growth policy. So, the lack of faith in Trump policies is what's causing this. Not that there was a bubble beforehand and things may be falling to where they should be to begin with. No. That can't be. This is because of the political concerns. And frankly, guys, I can tell you, I don't even know what to make of Trump. I don't know the man. I didn't watch his TV show, The Boss, or You're Fired, or whatever it was called. So I know a little bit about him. I mean, his divorce was pretty public with Ivanka. That's all I really know about the guy, other than I did some research when he started running for office and saw his shenanigans going on there, and I think it was Ireland. When he was trying to get that golf course built, what he did with the residents that were surrounding that golf course. I mean, the guy seemed to me like a real bully. But nonetheless, he's president now, and I think I've learned over the years, I can't say I'm for or against him because I just don't know him. But it appears to me that when everything comes tumbling down, it appears that Trump is going to be blamed. And I can tell you that it's not going to be his fault. It is going to be every single person around him that is talking crap and creating all this division. That's whose fault it's going to be. This is what happens when you have backbiting and gossip and rumors, unsubstantiated allegations floating around every day, all day long. I've been through this myself in a nonprofit organization that I stepped away from. I was in a leadership position for three and a half years now, and I'm training someone to take over that position. And the woman that is now running the organization, she is still hearing stories, and she still has the same people coming to her trying to get her to undo the policies that I implemented that made that nonprofit fully self-supporting. It doesn't give away things anymore or more than it can afford. It's not going through money like it's water. It's paying its own bills. And there are people within the organization that just don't like it because they don't have the perks that they used to. And this kind of reminds me of what is happening to Trump, because during the time these policies that I stopped, that I suspended, they had been in place for a long time. And those that initially implemented them and practiced them were bankrupting this organization, and they didn't even know it. They didn't even know it. They thought they were doing a good thing by being so generous and charitable to everybody around them. But they were doing it at the expense of the organization. So overall, the common welfare of everybody surrounding the organization would be affected, because the organization had about 8 months worth of revenue on hand before it would go bankrupt. And that's unacceptable. Today, they have a generous amount of reserve stock to sell to generate revenue. There is about 1 to 1.5 years reserve now, And the organization is doing really well. And I expect, because of the policies we implemented, I really expect it over the next 2 years to show fruit of what we did for the past 3 years. It should be easy flowing. The money should flow easily into that nonprofit now to continue to sustain itself. And I suspect that this is what is going on with Trump also. There's people that are used to getting attention, used to being, in the in circle, in the know, knowing everything that's going on, and he's just not doing that anymore. He had a press conference, and he excluded our press. I think he allowed the Russian press in. I don't know the whole story because I really don't follow all the political BS too much. I kind of get a gist of what's going on, and it just reminds me of what I went through myself the past 3.5 years. When there are people that are insistent on it's got to be a certain way, even though that way is not working. And so I understand, he's going through this on a much bigger scale than me, but I understand what he's going through, and I can't really say anything too bad about him, nor can I blame what's going on in the economy on him, because it was this way before he came along. People have talked that this was going to happen, and it's happening. And, Trump's a big boy. If he takes the blame, or if people blame him, I don't think he's really going to care too much. I think he's got a plan and an agenda in place, and he's trying to get a close-knit team around him that he can trust to make this happen. And I think as long as he stays focused, I think he'll do okay. And in a few years, we'll be able to see the fruits of his labor, whether they be good or bad. And that's the time we could judge Trump, or that I could judge him, to see if he's a good, leader, of the executive branch or not. Right now, all of this is just talk. I refer to it as minutia. And, even though I'm a stockholder, I'm really glad to see that the Dow and the NASDAQ and all that is going down. I think it's volatile being up so high. That's my personal opinion. But I've just been watching the market today, see what's going on, what companies are reporting. So I hope you guys are having a good day. I'll talk to you later. Bye.